welcome to episode 36 of Booed in the Hood. I'm Booed FM and this is my Let's Play with Huddersfield Town. Now today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to have an FA Cup game, which is nothing new, but we're going to be playing Middlesbrough in the FA Cup third round, and I'm going to be using a B team. A lot of my younger players, hopefully they'll do well, but I just want to show you some different players. It's like you see the same team at the minute over and over again. I thought I'd show you the other side of my squad. We might get absolutely battered, but you know, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm not too fussed about the FA Cup this year. It's all about the Premier League and the Champions League, so good chance for lads to have a run out. Now we have got a bit of news to catch up on, some good little bits, and some games to catch up on, so let's get to it. First game was an away trip to the North East to play Newcastle United at St James's Park, and it was a great game, honestly. Stat wise it was very equal, but it was a fantastic game if you're a Huddersfield Town fan. To go to a fantastic stadium like that in front of 47,000 fans, yeah, something special. Hughesy scored, Wilson scored, and Kuki scored. Kuki is just a goal machine. Will Hughes, man of the match, dominated. He controlled the entire game from the middle, honestly. The next game, and I took a risk. I took a risk on this great run we were on, because we had a lot of games coming thick and fast. Obviously it's Christmas time, you don't get much rest, so I B-teamed the Burnley game. I thought my B-team would do it. Hopefully they'll play better than this today against Middlesbrough, but they did okay, don't get me wrong, but yeah, look at that. We got battered with chances, less of the ball. Will Grigg got 2 penalties, saved us. They had a penalty. It was the penalty show basically. Game number 3, and Dave has a pad in the Wolves army. Came up to the town and got spanked, sent back down on the train, crying their eyes out. Honestly, 4-1, and we deserved it. A bit less of the ball, but you know, lots of chances. Callum Wilson scored 2 goals. Kuki again scored, and Captain Marvel, Gary Cahill, even he popped up with a goal. Game number 4, and we're at home again in the Premier League. And this game was definitely points dropped. Definitely. It was 1-1, but they only had 6 chances. We had 27. 50-50 possession. Kuki scored our goal, but here is the Premier League, and as you can see, we are second. Even though we've dropped a few points, I'd say we've lost 4 points really in the last 4 games. We're still second. Man United have been beaten, which has helped us finally. So we're only a point behind them. We're still up there with United, which is crazy. I'm getting a bit of a gap now between us and third, so I'm really happy. And I'm really happy that Kuki, he's a top goal scorer in the Premier League, and his average rating wise, he's the best player in the Premier League. And you've got Callum Wilson and Depay, who are the joint assist makers in the Premier League. And Abramovich, he's got trigger happy again, hasn't he? Sacked him, sacked Zidane, because of the poor league position. Still half of the season to go. He could easily still get in the top 4. This is why, right, I'd never do a save with Chelsea, because if you had one bad run, you'd get the sack, and your series would be out the window, wouldn't it? Kuki, Kookmeister, the Kookmaster Flash. They're all bad names, but Kuki has just won Young Player of the Month again. He's a quality player. He's only 21 years old, and he's an absolute legend already. And he's only gone and won the Golden Boy Award. It's like the Ballon d'Or for youth players, isn't it? For young players. So I'm buzzing with that. Kuki, Huddersfield Town, Golden Boy. Brilliant. I mean, if you look at the list and see some of the names on that list, I mean, he's now with all these names, and some of these guys have gone on to become amazing players. Maybe not Balotelli, but you know, Pogba, Martial, you know what I mean, Anderson, Aguero, Sergio Aguero, Lionel Messi. This kid is better than Lionel Messi. Right, today's live comp, and it's against Championship side Middlesbrough. I quite like Middlesbrough. When I was younger, I remember when the Premier League was really kicking off, and Middlesbrough signed all them good players. I think they signed Ravanelli and Jorginho were 2 of them. Amazing players. I even think that year, I'm pretty sure they got relegated, right? But when they got relegated, I'm sure they got to, I might be wrong, I should have done my research, but I'm pretty sure they got to the FA Cup final and lost, and the League Cup final and lost, and then got relegated, which might not have been great if you're a Middlesbrough fan. But they are a bit of a, you know, they've been up, they've been down, they've come back up, they've now gone back down. And I fully expect to beat these today, even though we're using a B team, but it's still going to be a good side, and it's going to be a challenge for my young players. Their manager is Derek Adams, Scotsman, young for a manager, he's 44. He's been manager of Plymouth, Ross County. Stat-wise, he looks okay, he looks alright. He's only young, so he's got room for improvement. He plays the famous 4-2-3-1 wide, so we usually do well against that, so fingers crossed we'll do well against it today. The captain of Borough is Adam Forshaw, an all-round okay player, definitely a championship or below player, but his stats average are alright all the way around. He's just got nothing that's out of this world. Played for clubs like Wigan and Brentford, so yeah, not too scared about him. Their vice captain is Bernardo. Top name. My old next door neighbour was called Bernard. I should have called him Bernardo. Might do next time I see him. Next time I go to my mum's house. Centre half, he's okay. Definitely a championship player. He's strong and he can head a ball, and he's got some decent defensive skills. Definitely a championship player in my opinion. Spent a lot of time in Spain, and now he's in the championship in Middlesbrough. I bet he's loving it. Their key player is their goalkeeper, David Espina, who is a decent keeper. He's a reserve keeper or backup keeper at Arsenal for a long time, and his record on him, he's won the FA Cup, he's got a Premier League medal, he's got a Community Shield medal. So you know what, not a lot of players have there, so not bad for a backup keeper. And now he's at Borough in the Championship, he's their main man. So hopefully we can get a ball past him today. Here we are with the report for Middlesbrough, and yeah, he does like to play a 4-2-3-1. Good players, he's got some alright players. They are a decent side, but I still think even going out with the kids today, I expect something. I at least expect us to get a draw maybe. And I'd like that. I'd like the young lads to show a good performance, because it's not going to be a completely young team. We will have a few older players. Let's have a look who we've got. And this is the team to face Borough today. Now, I was going to go full out kids and play some of my young strikers, but I've made a few decisions and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give some other lads a go. So let's just start at the back and I'll talk you through it. And we've got Holger Seitz, my young keeper, in goal today. He's got a lot of promise, played a few matches this year and he's pulled off some great saves. He's also made some mistakes, but he's a kid. At right back we've got Pierre Lecam. I like this lad, I think he's going to be a good player. In the centre we're going with a bit of experience first. We've got Subotic. He's going to be partnered by Tim van der Laan, who again is another kid with a lot of promise. At left back we've got Max Evers, who is a decent young lad. I don't know if he's going to be a great player, but he's a decent young player, so he's going to start today. In the ball winning midfielder role, Lewis Cook is getting a start today. In the middle of the park is Jens Tirpitz. Now I really like Jens. I think Mr. T could become something really special. Really do like him. On the right hand side is my favourite young player of all, Mahmoud. How would you say his second name? I just call him Mahmoud. Mahmoud Basiouni. Basiouni? Let's go for Basiouni. He's on the right wing. On the left, bit of experience, and we're going to play Gerard Delafeu. Up front, we're going with that old partnership, the one that's got us out of the Championship, the one that kept us in the Premiership. Legends. One of them I don't like anymore. One of them I'm still in love with. Can they do the business today? And that is Naki Wells and Will Grigg. Now here we are with the press report. Now I don't know if a lot of these, like the odds and the press, are thinking that we're playing our A team, that A team that is steamrolling everyone in the Premier League, because it's a completely different side. So yeah, but the press are saying Huddersfield Town are on a high, and that form should be enough to get them a victory over Middlesbrough today. Middlesbrough's task will not be made any easier by the absence of Tom Ince. Tom Ince, decent player. We're favourites with the bookies, so hopefully the kids can show the world that they're the next generation of Terriers. Right, here we are in the changing room, and I'm excited about this because I've given these lads a few chances against Burnley and that, and they do okay. But that's what you need to do with your young players. They need chances to play. So this is what I'm doing. Like I've said, Champions League, we're in the knockout rounds. It's very important we do well in that. It's very important we keep guys fresh and fit. Same with the Premier League. We're going toe to toe with Manchester United at the minute. Huddersfield. Just think about that. So we really need to keep the number one guys fit. And I like giving kids a chance, and I like seeing a B team play and I just want them to play well. So today I'm going to be assertive. I'm going to be serious, and I'm going to say to her, seriously, eyes, looking him in the eyes, and I'm going to say, come on lads, show me what you can do to keep our run going. No pressure, we're on a good run, don't balls it up for the 18, because they'll all be looking at you like that. Oh shit, if you do. Let's get to it. In today's FA Cup third round, it's Middlesbrough versus Huddersfield Town. And we kick off here today at the Riverside in my favourite kit, the Bumblebee kit. Hopefully it brings us a bit of luck today. I'd love one of the kids to pop up and score a goal. We'll have to wait and see. Early corner, not even a minute gone. Deulofeu, I like Deulofeu's corners. It always seems to deliver a decent corner. Will Griggs managed to collect this. Can he get the ball back into the box? He's trying, but that's poor Will. Deulofeu's on the ball. Gives it back to Mahmood. Mahmood on the edge of the box. Come on, Mahmood. Gives it back to Tirpitz. Look at him. He looks like a little Paul Scholes, doesn't he? Deulofeu gives it to Grigg. Will Grigg. You are rusty, aren't you, Will? Borough with a throw-in. I'd just like to say, by the way, my good friend of mine, Full-Time FM, who's no longer Full-Time FM, he deleted his channel, which I can never get my head around. He wanted a fresh start. He's gone in a new direction with Football Manager and other videos, which are very good, to be fair. Here's Will Grigg coming forward. Will Grigg, can he have a shot? He does. Keeper saves it. But he's now called Halves. I'll put a link to his channel down below. A lot of you maybe have come from shout outs he gave me. He gave me a few shout outs, so hopefully you'll go back if you were sub to him and check out his new stuff. Very quick, funny, fast paced videos. Deulofeu on the ball now on the left, passed it to Evers. Evers gives it inside to Cook. Cook back to Van der Lam. Van der Lam to Tirpitz. Tirpitz now is turn, trying to find Grigg. He has found Grigg. Grigg, oh, what was that all about? And Will Grigg shot then. Also, I'd just like to thank any new subscribers. I've just recently got hit 1.7k, which is great. You know what I mean? You don't, when you start doing this, you don't think anyone's going to bother. So to think I've got 1,700 subscribers, and I've only been doing it since June, end of June, July. So I feel like I've been around a long time now, though, I'll be honest with you, but I haven't really. I've hardly been doing it that long, really. Here's Deulofeu. Have a shot, lad. I'm going to have to start talking to these boys. Here's Tirpitz. I like he just gets the ball, he looks what he's doing, he finds a pass. I like that. Oh god, that was close, wasn't it? Here's DeRoon or DeBoom, something like that. I need glasses. I don't really, but sometimes when you're watching this, these little tiny names, and they move too quick for me to like lock onto. Here's Forshaw though. Shot goes wide. Here's LeCam, who's quite tired. He didn't start this game fully match fit. I don't know if he's going to see out the full 90 minutes. I've got Klein on the bench if I need to. Here's Deulofeu, one over the keeper. Shot the wrong way. He should have gone the other way, I reckon. Deulofeu. Here's Griggy on the right. Found Mahmood. Don't know what happened there, but it's ended up with Cook, who's on a yellow card. Come on, Cookie. What are you going to do? Have a looky, Cookie. Have a look. He's passed it all the way over there to Evers. Can the kid surprise me? With a danger ball, he has. He's found Will Grigg! Will Grigg, the little legend, pops up with a goal and really needed it. And I'm well happy with that. Let's watch the replay. I'm happy with that because it's from Evers. The left back I ain't got 100% faith in, and that is a Beckham cross with a left foot though. Oh, that's a great cross and a good finish. There's Deulofeu now. Can he get another one at the end of the first half? He's bombing it down the left there. Killer ball. Just goes over Grigg's head. Oh, Mahmood at the post. Right, it's the end of the first half. We're not getting beat. The young lads are doing okay. Van der Laan is doing alright. He's the best defender on the park. Will Griggs doing alright. Apart from that, everyone is below a 7. I don't like it. I don't like 6s. 6 point anything is not good in my book. 7 ain't good in my book, but anyway. We're winning. Great goal. Nearly got another one in then, didn't we? Nearly. Oh, it'd been quality that if Mahmood had scored that. Anyway, I'm going to be assertive again. And I'm going to say you've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. I think that's right. I think they've done okay, but they can definitely improve. Got a couple of greens. Everyone's listening keenly. I think we need to get back into our second half and put this game to bed. Borough kick off the second half here at the Riverside. Come on, the Terriers. Come on. Borough have got a throw in on the right hand side. Deroon gets it, finds Forshaw to, is it Guillermo? I think. Yeah, whatever. Clayton, Deroon. Oh, this is looking dangerous from Borough, but easy for the keeper. Easy. Do you know what? I'd love Evers to become like the best left back in the world, because out of all my kids that are promoted from the youth team in the summer, he was the one I promoted because I couldn't find anyone else. I was trying to find a backup left back and it was like, oh, I've got nobody. I'm running out of time. Sod it. Evers as a backup. And even then I was going to play Pierre Lecam a bit more. But whenever I've called on him, he's done a job, and today he's set up a goal. Great goal, so bet they'd love to have Ravanelli. I used to love Ravanelli. When I was a kid and Juve were awesome. I mean, they're awesome now, but when they were awesome when I was a kid and they won the Champions League, and they had Gianluca Vialli and Ravanelli up front, I used to look in awe at them two strikers. Oh man, Tirpitz. Well thought he was going to score then. There's Borough. Clayton now has it. He's trying to long ball it. Well done. Van der Laan is having a game and a half. Tirpitz loses the ball. Come on, Tirpitz, you're better than that. He's charging back to defend. I like it. And he did. He got a tackling. That was brilliant. He's found Will Grigg. Will Grigg's found Naki Wells. Naki Wells charging forward. Come on, Naki Wells. Oh. Right, we've got just under half an hour to go. I'm going to do a 3-man change. I'm going to bring Nathaniel Klein on for Lecam, because Lecam started knackered and he's knackered. I'm going to bring Tirpitz off. He's doing alright. He's not the best game. I'm going to bring on Aaron Moy. He's a legend. And we're going to bring on Memphis Depay for Delafeu, because Delafeu's not the greatest game either, really. So hopefully a few changes, get us a second goal, and let's go through to the FA Cup 4th round. Yeah, I've just assertively told them to concentrate. I've just been assertive all day long. Assertive, serious. Here's Griggy. Grigg, oh lovely! That was Wells Naki! How did he not score that then? One-on-one with the keeper, 5 yards out, and he gives it the keeper. Oh, Naki Wells, man. I don't know if you saw the news recently about a guy pleasuring himself on a bus. It made me laugh because I'm a bus driver, and it's rubbish. And I've done it for a few years, but on my second week on my own, you have to check the cameras now and again. There's a dodgy guy upstairs. It was a Sunday morning. I've just picked him up from Manchester City Centre. Right, come on, let's get it away. And I looked up on the camera, and all I could see was him in the corner like this. I'm like, hey. So I clicked through my cameras to the one that was looking at him. The camera up there like that. He's only got it out, full on, doing it, full on. I was like, oh my god, oi, what are you doing? He comes downstairs like that, knocks on my window and goes, thanks, and gets off. I went upstairs, it just sprayed. Oh, well done, keeper. He just sprayed it all over the floor. I was like, is this really what I'm doing for a job? Come on, bit of pressure in now. Oh, good tackle. Van der Laan gets it away. And here's Will Grigg. Come on, Will, turn him. No, don't fall over. I said turn him. Borough, just shooting from distance. That's all they've got in their locker. I've just been assertive again, and that's all I've done all game in it. Assertive team talks, assertive shout outs, and I've told them to tighten up. Wells is obviously carrying a knock. Will Grigg, that was poor, but I'm just going to keep going at him. Attack is the best form of defence today. Here's De Bruyne again. Oh, long balled it, one on one with the keeper, and he fluffed his lines. That was your opportunity, brother. Wow, fluffed it. And did the keeper get an answer that? Must have, because it's a corner. Penny to take it. Get it away. Oh, the keeper, look at him. He's only 12, and he's just commanding the game, isn't that goalie? Aaron Moy. Oh, picking a pass, Aaron. Picking a pass. He's found Memphis. Memphis cutting inside. He loves cutting inside. I don't like inside forwards. Someone asked me about this. I'm a winger, man. I like wingers. Play as a winger. Don't like inside forwards. Right, come on. Less than 30 seconds to go. Klein had a throw in. He's found Aaron. Aaron's pinged it into the box. Will Grigg gets his head on it, but it's gone well over, and this has got to be it. When is the bloody final game highlight? When is it? We've had 17 chances, they've had 18. And that's it, full time. We've kind of scraped our way through it, but we've got through it with a B team. And I'm proud of that B team. And here we are with the lads, and really happy. B team, they've won. I know it's against a championship side, but I'm really happy. I hope you've got to see some different players for a change. got to see some of these kids that I've been collecting over the last few years, and I've got a lot of promise, especially Tim van der Laan, who got man of the match. I told you, he's playing well all game. He was cutting out passes, getting the ball out of the box, heading it away. He was brilliant. Finished the game with a 7.6 man of the match. Very happy. So for the first time today, I'm not going to be assertive, I'm going to be calm, and I'm going to say, a good win, boys, well done. And they're all green. That was a good boost for some of my B team players, a good boost for some of my youth players, and we've gone through to the next round of the FA Cup. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to stick with these in the FA Cup. Even if they got to the final, I'm sticking with the B team. So that's it, 4th round, we're going to be playing Brentford. We've got the home advantage, which is brilliant, and another chance for my B team to do well. Right, episode 37. Now, one draw I forgot about because I kept clicking too much was the Champions League draw, which I did want to show you, and I'll try not to do that next time if we do get through, that is. So if you look right down at the bottom, you'll see we've actually got Monaco in the Champions League first round knockout, which is going to be hard, but very interesting. A lovely away trip to Monaco though. So I want to work towards that as a double live com. So the plan is, right, we're going to play the next 5 games off camera. And we're going to play West Ham, our rivals, away, and Leicester at home, Arsenal away, Everton at home. Then it'll be the FA Cup 4th round at home with the B team. And then we're going to come back for the next episode and we're going to play Bournemouth away in the Premier League. Right, that is the end of episode 36. Hopefully you're going to come back for episode 37 when we make an away trip to the hometown of Loki Doki, Bournemouth, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points there, pick up a few on the way, and keep challenging Man United. I mean, I can't believe we're challenging them. Hopefully we can stick with them and keep applying that pressure. And then the episode after that is the big one, isn't it? Double live coming against Monaco. So a couple of good episodes, a lot of big games in between. Are we still going to be in the FA Cup? Who knows? You've got to stay tuned to find out. Old subs, new subs, thank you. Thank you for all your support. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. We're nearly on 2k. I'm not far away from 2k. I really want to get there. I really badly want to get there. So hopefully I will. Tell your friends. Get sharing this on Twitter. Let's all have a party. Right. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. Take care. And I'll see you later.